This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so in yesterday class, we discussed about the introduction of Linux server, right? The directory structure and how to create a AWS account, how to create the EC2 instance, right? EC2 instance means the virtual machine, virtual box in AWS, and how to connect to the server. All these things we discussed. Okay, so today we are going to start the basic commands. Okay, so tomorrow onwards, the advanced commands are going to start. Today also basic commands only. It is go. First we'll go with the basic commands. Okay, okay. So we'll go with the basic command. First mkdir. So if you want to create a directory, okay, mkdir command we are going to use mkdir test. Okay, here mkdir is a command, test is a directory name. Okay, so what will happen once if we execute this command, it is going to create a directory called as test. So in Windows, we are going to call as folders, right? In Linux, we are going to call as Linux or Unix operating system. We are going to call as directory. Directory. Okay. So here it is going to create a directory called as test. When it is executing, it will create the directory, but whether it is created or not, we don't know. Okay, so when it is creating, it has to give a message after creating. So test directory has created, that message has to give. So for that one, along with the command, we can use one option, -v mkdir -v. -v means verbose. Here mkdir is a command, hyphen is the option, and you can give the directory name DevOps. So in this case, what will happen? It is going to give a message DevOps directory has created. So like that, we are going to see the message after executing this command successfully. But in the previous command, we are not going to see. Okay, so using this option, we can display the message verbose. -v means verbose. Okay, so now I want to create a directory structure like this one. Okay, inside the DevOps directory, I want to create a Linux. Okay, inside the Linux, I want to create a shell script. Inside shell script, I want that Git. Inside Git, Maven. Inside Maven, Tomcat. Okay, then SonarQube. SonarQube. So like this, I want to create a directory structure with a one time we need to execute the mkdir command. One time we need to execute it. Okay, and this directory structure, these many directories I need to create it. Okay, how to do it? mkdir. So inside that DevOps directory, you want to create a Linux. So give the forward slash and inside that Linux shell script. Inside the shell script, Git. Inside the Git, Maven. Okay, inside the Maven, Tomcat. So you have to give the forward slash like this one and SonarQube. So if you execute like this one, okay, we are going to get the error. Okay, why? Because first of all, we don't have the Linux directory. Inside the Linux directory, we're trying to create a shell script. Inside shell script, we are trying to create. So first of all, there is no parent directory, right? So, but you have to use that -p. -p means parent. So what will happen if you use -p? First, it will check DevOps directory is there or not. If it is not there, it will create it. Then Linux, then shell script. So like this, first it will create the parent directory, then it will create the child directory. Okay, it will create the parent directory, then it will create the child directory. Okay, so can I use along with the v option? Yes, you can use it, no issue at all. You can use -p also. Okay, so it will use that which is the first directory it is going to get. Okay, so it is very useful, guys. You can use that -p -v also along with the -p. Clear? Okay, so now after executing this command, okay, can I execute like this one? After executing this command, can I execute like this one? Will it work? Yes, it will work. Why? Because already SonarQube directory is there. Inside the SonarQube directory, we are trying to create an access. Now, will it work? Now it will work. It is not going to work. Why? Because there is no Nexus directory, but you are trying to create a Jenkins inside the Nexus directory. Okay, so when it is going to work? If you use that -p, it will work again. Clear? Okay. So here, if you want to specify any option, we are going to use a hyphen and the option name. Here P means parent, V means verbose. Okay, if you use -v, it will display the message. Okay, clear? So two options we used along with the mkdir. This is very important option, guys. Many times we are going to use in our shell scripts. Okay, this -p option. See, when you are creating a directories using mkdir, it is going to create with some default permissions. Okay, I don't want to create with the default permissions. I want to create with some custom permissions as I like it. Okay, so for that one, we are going to the mkdir -m. -m means mode. Give the permissions, whatever the permissions you want. So right now I'm giving the 700. We'll see what is the 700. Later we'll discuss it in tomorrow class. Okay, and give the directory name like this one. Okay, or if you want, you can give that. What will happen? The Python directory is going to create with some custom permissions. See why? Because we mentioned that explicitly -m option. So here it is going to set that 700 permissions. Okay. If you don't specify this one, okay, it is going to create with the default permissions. So what are the default permissions? Okay, why it is setting that is the default permission? In tomorrow class, we are going to discuss. Okay, so it will take 1 hour to explain all these things. Anyway, in tomorrow's class, we are going to discuss about some commands. So then before discussing about those commands, we have to discuss those things. I will show you now. Okay. Clear? Anybody have any questions on this three options? Okay, so let me execute these commands first. See, yesterday after class is over, I have stopped this server. So now let me start it. Select this one, go to the actions, instance state, start it. Okay. So once it is started, public IP address is going to be enabled. Okay. So every restart, public IP address is going to change, guys. Okay. So you have to take that one. But the private IP address is never going to change. Once if you create a server, whatever the private IP address it is going to set up, it is a permanent one. But this public IP address is going to change every restart. But in the real time also, it is going to be like this one. No, in the real time, we are going to use one service called as Elastic IP. Okay, so if you use this service, this is the one AWS service. Even if you restart your AWS service server, okay, it is never going to change the IP address. But this is not a free service. If you start using this one, they are going to charge you. So that's why now we are not going to use. So anyway, in AWS we have one topic is this elastic IP is a one topic that time we are going to discuss. Okay, so now you people already aware of how to connect it. So some people are proposing that hey, you can go ahead and use this Mobaxter, right? Mobaxter. See, if you are using the company laptop, you should not supposed to install all these things. They are going to ask why you have installed this one, right? So that's why I suggested that this Putty. See, Putty is not executable software. Just you can download. If you open, it is going to ask the IP address, username, password. Okay, so that's why most of our participants are using the company laptops. Okay, so if you're using personal, so go with this is a SSH tool. Mobile Term as a use the SSH tool instead of Putty. So if you use this Mobile Term, yes, without converting that PEM file to the PPK also, you can able to connect it. Okay, so now let me connect to the server. Select this one, click on connect. See, you are going to see one command. Take this command. Okay, so I'm using the MacBook. If you are using the MacBook, open the terminal. Go to the folder where your PEM file is there. Okay. See, I have successfully connected. See, it is showing that this system is not registered to Red Hat Insights. To register the system, run this. No need to run any command, guys. Leave it. Okay. After that, just you can type your name. Okay. So once if you see that Linux, it is confirming that you have successfully connected. So if you want to see currently what are the directories, what are the files are there, just type that ls. Ls means list, means right now no files or no directories are there. Just execute that mkdir test. It is created, but it is not giving any message whether it is created or not. Yes or no? So if you can see, it is created, right? But it is not giving any message. Now you can use that mkdir -v DevOps. See, created directory DevOps. Created directory DevOps. Right? Okay. So if we use that -v, it is going to display a message, verbose message. Okay. Now, if you see, just type ls, see, DevOps directory is there, test directory is there. Now, inside the DevOps directory, I want to create a Linux mkdir -p DevOps. Inside that one Linux, inside Linux shell script, inside shell script git, okay, maven tomcat SonarQube. This is the directory structure I want to create it. It is created. Okay, so if you see, just type ls. So ls command, it is going to display in the current directory whatever the directories or files it is there. What is your current directory? How to see currently where you are in? Just execute the pwd command. pwd means print working directory. See, currently you are in the EC2 user home directory. Okay, so inside that one, you will see that the DevOps directory and a test directory. So inside the DevOps directory, Linux directory is there. So if you want to see what other directories are there inside the DevOps, you can type ls DevOps. Along with the ls command, if you don't specify any directory name here, see, it is going to display from the current directory. If you specify any directory name along with the ls command, in this directory, whatever the files or whatever the directories are there, it is going to display. See, inside the DevOps directory, Linux directory is there, right? Inside the Linux, we have that shell script. So I want to display the hierarchy structure like this one. I want to see that the subdirectories also in each directory. How to display it? So for that one, we are going to use the tree command. So if we use that ls command, it is going to display that the parent directories, right? Subdirectories is not going to display. So you can use that tree command. So we are getting a error. Tree command not found. Tree command not found means you are going to see this kind of error in two ways, two possible ways. One is you are not giving the correct command, so that time we are going to see, or if this command is not installed, okay, you are going to see. So tree is the correct command, but still we are seeing this error means tree command related package is not installed. How to install it? So if you want to install any package in the RHEL, RHEL means Red Hat Enterprise Linux. This is one of the flavor of your Linux, right? We are going to use the yum command, yum install tree. Suppose if it is Ubuntu, Ubuntu is one of the flavor of Linux server, right? Linux operating system. So if it is a Red Hat, we are going to use the yum command. If it is Ubuntu, we are going to use that apt or apt get apt install tree or apt get install tree. Okay. So like this, based on the your distribution, you have to use that different commands. So now we are using the RHEL. Okay, so you have to use the yum command. Let's see, we can execute that. And remember, now we have logged in as a normal user. So if you logged in as a normal user, it will be dollar symbol here, and it is showing that see username is EC2 user. This is the default user. It will going to create it. Okay, let's see whether you can able to install any package with the normal user or not. It is not possible. It will use the error. See, this command has to be run under the root user. Okay, so now how to switch to the root user? Currently, we have logged in as a normal user. EC2 user is a normal user. How to switch to the root user? So if you want to switch to the root user, you can execute that sudo su hyphen sudo su hyphen. We'll discuss what is the sudo, what is the su, what is the hyphen. Just see, I'm typing sudo space su space hyphen. See now, it is switched to the root user, and if you observe, it is a hash. Okay, now you can execute yum install tree. Okay, and hit the enter. See, it is asking the confirmation. Total download size is 59 kilobytes. It will take for installation 109. Is this okay? If you say Y and hit the enter, it is going to install it. But I am typing that N and hitting the enter means I have stopped. So when I'm installing the package, I don't want to be in the interactive mode. I don't want to be in the interactive mode. See, it is asking that confirmation. So without interactive mode, I need to install a package. This is one of the question. So when you are installing a package, it should not be in the interactive mode. How you are going to install it? So for that one, along with this command, we are going to the -y option. -y option. Okay, so if you use -y option, it is going to take confirmation as a yes, and it is going to install it. Okay, so Uma Shankar, he is asking, can we use ls-root? ls-root is wrong. You can use like this one. What he is saying, can we use ls-root? This is not the correct. ls/root. You can use it like this one. This is the wrong syntax. So this is the directory name. /root is a root user home directory. So that time what it will do, in root user home directory, whatever the directories or whatever the files are there, it is going to display. Okay, so let me install it. It is installing package. See, now it is not asking any confirmation. Automatically it took the confirmation as yes, and it is installed. So guys, this yum command, we are going to use it for updating the package, uninstalling the package, not only for installing. You can use this yum command for installing, uninstalling, okay, updating the package. So I have created one very good blog for this one, so you can go ahead and explore more on this yum. Here I have created and I have mentioned that Linux commands. Just Linux commands under that, see, package management in Linux. Here I have explained in detail about this yum command. If you want, you can explore it. Okay, so now we have switched to the root user. We have installed the package. Now I want to come back to that normal user. I want to come back to the normal user. So if you want to come back to the normal user, just type that exit command. Okay, just type exit. Now if you observe, root user is logged out, exit user is there. Now just type ls, observe, and type tree command, and you can observe it. See, if you type that tree, it is displaying that hierarchical structure. So inside the DevOps, Linux is there. Inside the Linux shell script is there. Then Git is there. Inside Git, Maven, Tomcat, SonarQube. Right. So now I am trying to create like this one, mkdir DevOps. Okay. Linux, inside Linux shell script it is there. Inside shell script Git is there. Inside Git, Maven, Tomcat, SonarQube. There I am trying to create a Nexus. It will work. But if you execute like this one, you are going to get a error. Let's see. See, cannot create directory. Why? Because there is no Nexus directory under SonarQube directory. But this will work. This will work. What we are doing in this case, we are creating a Nexus directory under SonarQube. Already SonarQube is there. It is going to work. See, we didn't get any error. Now, if you want, you can try 3 commands. See, under SonarQube, Nexus is created. Okay, so like this, you can create the directories using the mkdir command. Okay, you can display that directories or files in current directory or some other directory. You can use the ls. Ls means list. If you see, just if you type ls, it is displaying that directories, files in the current directory. So let me create one file. So using the touch command, we can create a file, devops.txt. Empty. We'll discuss touch command later. Now see, files are there and directories are there. This is one file and these two are the directories. So now I want to display detailed information about that particular files or directories. So we are going to use that L option. L means long listing. L means long listing. See, now it is displaying that detailed information about that particular file or directory. We see here starting with the D. D means directory. If any permissions, so these are the permissions. We'll discuss later what is this. Okay. See, permissions, if it is starting with the D means it is a directory. See, these two are the directories. That's why it is D. And DevOps.txt is a file. See, files, normal files are going to start with the hyphen. Okay. These are the permissions. This is the link. This is the username. This is the group name. This is the size. This is the timestamp when it is created. Okay. So guys, in the document, I have explained in detail. Okay. So what is that? Each one. See here. After ls-l, see permissions, number of links, owner, group owner, size of the file in bytes, date and time step created, file name or directory. Okay, so refer my document also. If we observe now, DevOps and test directories are created with default permissions. These are the default permissions we are going to get it. Okay, so Paramveer is asking what are the number of links. We'll discuss this one. So maybe in tomorrow class, when we are discussing about this command, ln command, we are going to discuss about that what are the number of links. Okay. Now, if you observe, these two directories we have created with the default permission. We didn't specify any of the permission, right? Now I am going to create a directory with some custom permissions. mkdir -m 700 and you can give the directory name Python. Hit the enter. Now if you type ls-l, see here Python directory is created with the custom permissions rather than default permissions. So these are the default permissions. right? If you don't specify any option, it is going to create with some default permissions. Yes or no? We have specified that 700 permissions for the Python directory. That's why the Python directory is created with 700 permissions. Okay, clear guys? Hyphen m, using hyphen m option, we can specify the permissions while creating itself. Okay, so now we discussed about that mkdir command with the three options: hyphen p, hyphen b, hyphen m. And we discussed about the tree command, m command, ls command, pwd also, right? So if you want to see currently where you are in, we are going to the pwd command. See, switch to the root user, sudo su hyphen, sudo su hyphen. Okay, so now you switch to the root user. So if you want to see currently where you are in pwd, see, this is the root user home directory. This is the root user home directory. Okay, so if you want to log out, just type the exit. So Dinesh is asking that difference between, okay, he's asking this one, difference between hyphen x and blank hyphen hyphen hyphen. So this represent, this hyphens represent hyphen hyphen, no permissions. Okay, so hyphen x represent execute permissions. Execute permissions. We'll discuss tomorrow class this one. So you people are asking that some advanced now. So don't expect today in anything advanced. All are basics we are discussing. Tomorrow class onwards, all are advanced. You people should do more practice from today itself. Okay? Clear so far whatever the comments we discussed. So now, if you see, just if you type ls, it is going to display that files and directories. If you want to display in detailed information, L option. L means long listing. Hyphen L means long listing. Okay. So in this directory, we have some hidden files, hidden directories also there. By default, ls command, it is not going to display that hidden files or hidden directories. See, even in Windows machine also, we can hide that directories, right? Here, if you want to display that hidden files or hidden directories, we are going to use that hyphen a option. So this L option you can use with along with any other option in the ls. Okay, now if you see, I'm using that A means all, including that hidden files. See here, if any file or any directory starting with the dot means it is a hidden file or hidden directory. See here, dot ssh is a hidden directory. Dot bash rc hidden file. Bash underscore profile hidden file. Logout hidden file. Bash history. These are the hidden files. How can you say files? See, it is starting with the hyphen and it is starting with the D. D means directory. Okay, clear guys? Anybody have any questions on this A option? A means all. It is going to display the hidden files also. Okay. Now, if you observe, it is displaying some numbers, right? So I want to display human readable format, whether it is a kilobyte or megabyte or gigabyte. So for that one, we are going to use that ls-lh, ls-lah. You can use that many options at a time also. See here. So right now it is not up to the kilobytes or megabytes. That's why it is displaying only the number. Switch to the root user and sudo su hyphen. So in the root user home directory, we can see that two files. Okay, and it is having some bigger number. So this is going to represent size. See the size right now it is displaying in the numbers, but it is not displaying in the units, right? So I want to display units also, so that as a layman can able to understand ls hyphen lh. H means human readable format. See, 6.k kilobytes, 6.2 kilobytes. Earlier it was not displaying, just it was displaying the numbers. That's all. Now it is displaying with the units, right? Kilobytes, megabytes, gigabytes, like that. It is going to display it. When if you use the H means human readable format. Human readable format. Okay, so can I use that H option without L? No. If you use that H option without L, no use. It is not going to display. See? So if you want to use that H option, first you should use the L. Otherwise, it is not going to work. Okay. Then type the exit. So you have logged out as a root user. You can type ls-l. Okay. Now I want to display in the ascending order. Means based on the timestamp, it has to be. So for that one, we are going to use the ls-lt. T means last access time. So whatever the directory it is created, whatever the directory or file it is created last, it is going to display in the top. So whatever the file or directory is created beginning, it is going to be displayed in the last. Okay, so it is going to display in the ascending order. Okay, ascending order. So based on the timestamp, see here 1714. Okay, right. So it is sorry, descending order. This is descending order. It is decreasing, right? Now I want to display in the reverse order. So whatever the files or directories it is created long back, those should be in the top. So whatever the files I have created just now, it has to be displayed in the down. So for that one, you can use that along with LT, you should use that R. R means reverse. R means reverse. So in one of the interview, they asked this question. In ls-ltr, what is L represent? What is T represent? What is R represent? L means long listing, T means access time, R means reverse. Okay. See now, if you observe without using R, this is the result. If you use that R, it is going to be displayed in the reverse order. See, earlier test was in the last display. Now test is displaying the top. Python was displaying in the top. Now Python is displaying in the down. So like that, you can display based on the access time. Clear? So like this, guys, you can use n number of options based on your requirement. So currently, whatever I'm covering, those options which currently we are using as a DevOps engineer every day, whatever the options. So if you want to use other options also is there. Okay, many other options also is there. So if you want in detail document, go here. Okay, so here I have clearly explained all these things. Okay, so another important question. Okay, what is inode? Very, very important question. Inode, inode is a data structure. It can store the file or directory information. So inode is a data structure. It can store the file or directory information. What type of information? So it is going to store the permissions, okay, links, owner name, group name, size, timestamp when it is created. Okay, so this, but inode does not contain one information of directory or file. What is that one? This is another important introduction. Inode, see, I have documented also. Inode, okay, in Linux, which of the following information inode does not contain? Permission? No, permission is going to be available in the inode. File name? Yes, file name or directory name inode does not contain. Okay, so these file names or directory names is going to used by the human. As a human, we are not able to remember the inode number, right? Each file or directory having the inode number. How to display those things? ls hyphen l I means inode. See, this is inode number. As an operating system, it is going to work with this inode number. As a human being, we are not able to remember these inode numbers, right? So we are going to refer the file names or directory names. Okay, inode number does not contain that file name or directory name. Clear, guys? It is very, very important question. Okay, so anybody have any questions on ls command with options, whatever we discussed? So we discussed about that hyphen l option, right? Hyphen l option, then hyphen h option, hyphen t, hyphen r, hyphen r, hyphen I, hyphen a, right? So like this, these are the options we discussed. So like this, many options also there. You can go ahead and explore that my document. Clear? Okay. So now, does it inode contains all the information which is shown in the list? Yes. So if you see whatever we are displaying here, right, till here, but inode does not contain this file name or directory name. But with the help of the inode number, we are not going to access any information. Operating system internally, it is going to use this inode to refer these files and directories. Okay, each file or each directory, it contains that unique inode number. It is going to generate randomly when you are creating a file or directory. Okay. So currently I am in EC2 user home directory. Right. I want to switch to the DevOps directory. CD DevOps. So CD means change directory. Change directory. See, just I have typed the CD and type D and press that tab. So now also see I want to go to that Linux. Just I'm typing L and hitting that tab. See, automatically it is going to populate it. Okay, I'm typing yes and hitting the tab. See, shell script. You don't want to type fully. Git G Maven M Tomcat T Sonarchy Nexus. Hit the enter. See now, if you want to check current where you are in, just type that pwd. See now you are in the Nexus directory. So directly you can go from one directory to another directory using that cd command. Using that cd command. Now I want to go one level up. So currently I'm in the Nexus directory. One level up means Sonarchy. cd space dot dot. It will take you to one level up. Now you are in the Sonar. Suppose if you want to go to the two levels up, right now I'm in Sonarchy. I want to go to the Maven. Okay, cd space dot dot slash dot dot. So again, if I type one more slash and dot dot, it will go to the Git. Three levels up. We go to the three levels up. Now it will go to the Git. See, we're in the Git. Right. So like this, use the cd command to go from one directory to another directory. Now Maven directory I want to go directly. I want to go to the Nexus. See, currently I'm in the Nexus directory. I want to go to my home directory. Whoever executing that command, that home directory I want to. So right now I'm executing as a EC2 user. EC2 user home directory will be slash home slash EC2 user. This is the EC2 user home directory. Right. So currently I am in this directory. So I want to go to that EC2 user home directory. So for that one, just type that cd tilde symbol. So once if you type cd tilde symbol, it will take you to user home directory. Whoever executing this command, that user home directory is going to take. Just type. Now you can type pwd. See, it is taken to EC2 user home directory. Now I want to go to that previous working directory where I was in. How to go it? I forgot that path. cd space hyphen cd hyphen. It will take you to your previous working directory where you are in. See, just type pwd now. See, it is taking. It cd hyphen. It will take you to your previous working directory where you are in. Okay, so cd hyphen or simply just cd. Also, it will take you to your home directory. Let's see. Just I'm typing the cd and type that pwd. Okay, clear guys about the cd command? Okay. So the next command is rmdir. See, we have the directories, DevOps directory, Python test. We have the files. We have created a directory using mkdir. Okay, we need to delete it. Okay, so guys, can you able to hear me? So Umar Shankar is saying that he is not able to. So if you can able to hear me, just type yes. Okay. So maybe Umar Shankar has a problem. He has to re-log in. Yes, my voice is little low because I'm not able to talk loudly. Okay. Don't worry. I will recover. I will talk you guys with more loudly. You people will get scared. Okay. Once I have started shouting. Okay, now I want to delete these directories. How to delete it? In Windows machine, you will go there and you will delete it, right? You will select that one and you will press the delete button in your Windows machine. Right click, delete it. But here, what is the command to delete it? rmdir. rmdir direct name. So test. It is deleted. See here. Test directory is deleted. rmdir python directory is deleted. Right. rmdir DevOps. Is it possible to delete that DevOps directory using the rmdir command? No. Let's see why it is not possible. See, it is saying that DevOps directory not empty means DevOps directory contains some subdirectories, right? So DevOps is not a empty directory. So we are not able to delete that non-empty directories with help of the rmdir command. Using the rmdir command, you can delete only the empty directories. Using the rmdir command, you can delete set only the empty directories. Then how to delete that non-empty directories and files? See here, still one file is there, one non-empty directory is there. Then how to delete it? So for the deleting non-empty directories and deleting files, we are going to use the rm command. Rm means remove, rm and specify the directory name. But along with rm command, you have to specify that rf options. Here, R means recursive, F means forcibly. Means first you can delete that subdirectories recursively, okay, without asking the confirmation. F means forcibly, without asking the confirmation. So if you don't specify F, it will ask, can I delete it? Can I delete it like that? You have to give the confirmation. If you don't confirmation, if you want to delete it forcibly, you can use that -F option. Now see, it is deleted. Just type ls, see it is deleted. Now you can use that rm-f file name. See, if you want to delete a file, you don't want to use the -r option. -r option we are going to use only for the directories. When you are deleting non-empty directories, we are going to use the -r option. Hit the enter. See, it is deleted. Now, no files, no directories. Everything it is deleted. Clear, guys? Anybody have any questions so far? Whatever the commands we discussed here, these are the commands we discussed. mkdir command, ls command. tree command, cd, pwd, rmdir, rm, m command also we discussed, right? So all are basics. One more thing, if you see here, I have created one table, command in Linux, command in DOS. DOS means disk operating system, your Windows machine. So just open the command prompt in your Windows machine and you can execute these commands. You can connect to the Linux server and you can execute these commands. So equivalent mkdir Linux command in DOS is you can use the md command or mkdir. So in the Windows machine, if you want to create a directory through commands, you can use that md command or you can use mkdir. So like that, the comparison table I have created here just for first slide. Okay. So you see guys, in Windows machine, you have the GUI to create the directories. So commands also you can create it using these DOS commands. Okay, so Dinesh Reddy is asking that please explain one more time about that RMDIR and RM. So by using RMDIR, you can delete that empty directories only. See here, test Python was the empty directories, right? So that's why we deleted using the RMDIR command. But DevOps is not a empty directory. That's why when I'm trying to delete a Python DevOps directory with RMDIR, we got the error. So if you want to delete a non-empty directory and files, we are going to use the RM command. Using the RM command, we can delete the non-empty directories and files also. Clear? Anybody have any other questions, guys? Before going to the other slide. Okay, so in other slide, first command is touch command. First command is touch command. What is the use of this touch command? Using the touch command, we can create that empty files. You see here, right now, okay, no files or no directories. Just type touch devops.txt and just type ls-l now. See, DevOps directory has created, sorry, DevOps.txt file has created with zero size. See, means it is an empty file. So touch command by default, it is going to create a empty file. How can you say empty? See, size is 0. Okay, now let me update this file with some content. So if you want to update a file, we are going to use the VI editor. So we'll discuss this later. Don't worry how I am updating this one. VA devops.txt. So once we hit the enter, the file is going to open in the command mode. Type I, it will come in insert mode. Here you can write whatever you want. Hello guys, Linux commands are very important for any IT professional. Okay, so from day one, you should practice the commands. Okay, now I need to save it. So when the file is in the insert mode, you are not able to save it. Just press the escape button and colon W. Hit the enter. Now if you see, it is having some size, means in this file we have some content. So no, in this file we have some content. If you want to see the content in this file, you can use the cat command. Cat the file name. See, it is displaying right now. Now already file is existed with some content. Now if I execute touch same file name, if I give, what will happen? Touch the file name. What will happen? Is it going to override it? So touch command by default it will check whether this particular file is existed or not. If it is not there, it will create the empty file. If it is existed, it will change the timestamp. It will change the timestamp. Okay, right? Just see. Now, if you observe LSFNL, if you observe earlier it was 1:36, 1 o'clock 36 minute. We have updated this one. Now it's 1:38. So touch command check, it will check that this file is existed or not. If it is exist, it will change the timestamp. If it is not exist, it is going to create a empty file. Clear guys about this touch command? So Nagarjun saying nano command also one editor. Yes, we'll discuss nano, VI, VIM. All these editors we are going to discuss. Okay. Clear guys? Anybody have any questions about the touch command? Okay. So we'll continue that advanced commands tomorrow. Okay. So tomorrow class is very very important guys. From tomorrow class you are going to get that 4 to 5 questions, central questions. Okay. So tomorrow onwards advanced commands we are going to start it. So don't miss it. So whatever we discuss it today, you can go ahead and practice it. Before closing today class, I will discuss one important question with you guys. Okay, sudo su hyphen sudo su. Is there any difference between sudo su hyphen and sudo su? See, sudo su hyphen. Just observe. Currently, you are in that EC user home directory. If you type sudo su hyphen, okay, it will switch to the root user. Okay, it will switch to the root user and it will point to the root user home directory and it will load root user configurations, whatever the configurations for root user, right? Those things it is going to load. Okay, but just observe, currently we are in the EC user home directory. If you execute this one, it will switch to the root user, it will point to the root user home directory and it will load the root user configuration. See, just that. See, it is switched to the root user and it is pointing to the root user home directory, right? And it is loaded that root user configuration. Now log out and observe sudo su. Just sudo su. If you don't specify hyphen, what will happen? Just it will switch to the root user. It will switch to the root user and it will point to the current directory where you are executing. So currently where you are in EC user home directory. Sudo su. See, now I am not specifying the hyphen option. If you observe, it is switched to the root user. See, and still it is pointing to the current directory where you are executing that command, and it is not going to load the root user configuration. That is the difference. Many times they ask this question also. Clear, guys? So Paramveer asking, can you please share the blog link, comments, links, PPT tools, all these things already I shared in that Skype group via. Go ahead and check in that Skype group. So whatever I'm referring this PPT and the detailed document, everything, these two files already shared in that Skype group. So Paramveer is asking why we need to use sudo here, why not directly su. So sudo we'll discuss later. Once if you know the sudo command and su command, easily you can able to understand what is the sudo su. Okay, we have one administration section is there here. Here we are going to discuss about that sudo su. Okay, don't worry. Okay, so here people don't know about any Linux commands. Those guys also there, and already some Linux admins are there. So those guys are asking advanced command, advanced questions. Bear with me 1 or 2 days. You are going to get answers for your questions. Don't expect today only for all the answers for your questions. Why? Because if I'm going to answer for your advanced questions, maybe beginners are there, they are going to might get confused. So don't expect any answers for your advanced questions. Going on forward, you are going to get that answers for those questions. Okay. Thank you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. So tomorrow class meeting URL I am going to share in the Skype group. So whoever paid the fees, for those guys only I am going to allow. Okay. Time passes. Please don't join. Okay. And if you want to continue my class, you should join from that laptop. This is the last day. Whoever attending from mobile, tomorrow onwards, I am not going to allow you to attend from that mobile. Okay, so my classes, it is very strict. If you want to take seriousness, then only you can join. Just time pass. Mithun Technology is not the right place. Okay, I am taking very seriously, and we are not worrying about that money. Attitude is the very important. If your attitude is good, you can join in Mithun Technologies. Okay, so some people are arguing last batch. We paid the fees. Just that is my wish. I said that leave, get out of Mithun Technologies. Money is not a matter for us, guys. Attitude also very, very, very important. Okay, if you are joining in Mithun Technologies, even you have 20 years of experience also, I am going to consider as a my student. You have to follow my instructions until finish this course. You have to finish that my assignments. Then only you can join it. These are my expectations from my side. If you are going to join, you have to finish it. Otherwise, drop it today itself. Okay. Thank you. So Naveen is asking for Windows laptop users after stopping servers instance in AWS, whether should we generate PPK for putty? It's not. Only one time is enough, buyer. Only one time, whatever the PPK you have generated, you can use same PPK, but the IP address every time you have to change it because every restart the public IP address is going to change, right? That public IP address we have to give that one correctly. The PPK same. Okay, clear? Thank you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. So the meeting URL I'm not going to post in that WhatsApp group. I am going to post in the Skype group only. Okay. Thank you. Sumitra is she's asking what happens if we keep our instance running. See, madam, if you leave like this one only, yesterday we discussed about that. They are going to give that 750 hours free of cost. If it is reaches more than 750 hours of usage, they are going to charge you. So if once, sir, I created only one server, sir, even 24 by 7 into 30 days, 31, 24 into 31 days also, it is not going to reach 750 hours. Then see, initially we are going to use only one server. Ongoing, okay, we are going to get n number of servers, right? So you can utilize effectively. Once your work is over, you can stop it. What is the use of keeping in the running mode? Hmm? Got it? Thank you guys. So how we are going to stop? Select this one, go here, instance state, stop. So guys, don't click on terminate, don't select the terminate. Terminate means it is going to delete permanently. Okay, just stop it. So if you start it, again you can able to connect it, and if whatever the work you done, it will be there. If you select the terminate means it is going to delete permanently. Okay, thank you guys, we'll see you tomorrow. And before coming tomorrow class, you should finish this whatever the commands we discussed today. Okay, so go through my this document and try to practice advanced like other options whatever we didn't discuss it in this class. Okay, thank you.